This is the Royal Kludge Sink 87G. It's an 87 keys brown switch RGB backlit wireless mechanical keyboard that costs under $50. Currently it's listed at $55 because of the whole pandemic situation, but when I got it during Christmas last year it was $47. So you might want to keep an eye on the price if and when you decide to buy. The unboxing experience reflected the price of the product. It comes in a standard cardboard box with a user manual, USB Type-C cable, keycap removal tool, and the receiver. Yes, the receiver comes separately. There's no slot in the keyboard to store it. Anyway, first thing you will notice when you pick up the keyboard is the weight. It weighs in at 1.1 kilograms or 2.55 pounds, and the weight is well distributed throughout, so it doesn't feel overwhelming. In terms of design, the keyboard's got a low-profile design unless you're blasting those RGB LEDs. There's no aggressive branding and there's very minimal gamer-centric icons on the keycaps. It's a simple matte black keyboard. The base is a solid block of metal, so it feels sturdy and premium, and thanks to which there is absolutely no amount of flex on the keyboard. The keycaps are ABS double shot, so no problems when it comes to seeing those LEDs shine through bright and uniformly. I would have definitely preferred a different font on the keycaps because certain letters and numbers are hard to read on this one, but hey, you can always switch out the keycaps for something of your preference. But apart from that, I'm totally satisfied with the design and build quality. In terms of performance, the keyboard shines. The typing experience on this has been an absolute delight. And since it's got 87 keys layout, all the keys are sized appropriately. None of them feel cramped, and it also comes with anti-ghosting. All features and functions are clearly highlighted on the keycaps and they all work perfectly. The function keys act as soft keys for some preset actions such as opening files, mail, music player, volume controls, and lighting controls. Speaking of lighting, the keyboard has 8 colors and 9 different lighting effects that you can toggle between. To change the lighting effect, all you gotta do is press the function key plus the screen lock, and to change the color you would need to press the function key plus page up. You can also change the speed of the lighting effects using the left and right arrow keys. Coming to the battery life, to be honest, I've mostly used this wired, but the few times that I did decide to test the battery out, I got varied results. I would get several days of usage, but since my usage varied every time, it's hard to pinpoint an actual number of hours that you can get out of this keyboard, and that's probably why the company decided to leave out the number of hours in their advertising as well. Also, the company advertises that the keyboard goes into sleep mode after 3 minutes, but in my usage, I've seen it go into sleep mode in about 1.5 minutes. It's not a deal breaker because when you press a key, it comes back alive, so that's that. And since it uses the same cable as my smartphone, I can always charge it up through my laptop whenever it does need a charge. Input lag has been minimal in both wired and wireless scenarios, but gamers might want to look at other keyboard options which advertise low input lag. This to me seems like has generic hardware which might not suffice special gaming needs. In terms of the switch, I was kind of skeptical going into this with brown switches. They also have a red switch option which is only available on AliExpress, but I've personally come to love brown switches after using this for 4 months. To my ears, this sounds a right balance between blue and red, but again, that's subjective. But unfortunately, if you don't like the brown switches, you wouldn't be able to swap them up for a blue or a red switch because they're mounted on the PCB. Alright, it should be obvious that not everything is perfect at this price. There are 3 annoying things I noticed about this keyboard. First, there's a wobble to the keys. I personally don't notice it until I stop typing and rest my fingers on the keycaps while I think, but once I realize it, it gets really annoying. Second is the slight null travel before it registers a click. Again, it's only evident when you rest your fingers on the keycaps. I will try some third-party keycaps and update later in the comment section below how it goes. The third is the most annoying part because it's the sound. There's clearly a hollow space between the base and frame of the keyboard which creates a twang sound. Here, this is what it sounds like. I hope the mic is able to pick it up. It becomes more prominent when the feet are up and reverb even more if you have a hollow table. So these are things that you really need to keep in mind if you plan to buy this keyboard. And to be honest, there's not a lot of options when it comes to a wireless mechanical keyboard under $50. So yeah, it definitely has my recommendation. Alright guys, so that's about it for this video. If you liked it, do give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon for notifications on more such videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care in the meantime.